They come back at the same complex, just a different address. So I had to go to the store, pick up 2 Gatorades, get the PIN number. When I probably could have just made one trip and picked it up before I got here. Yeah, Stevan?
Yes.
What's your code?
1333.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now I gotta take a picture. Technology. What's up, brother? Technology is going to be our downfall. All right, let's go. 44,
Head to your pickup
55.
Avenue WM18.
Yeah, see, this $44 pickup is at the metro station. And yeah, I'm out here in the metro, so I'm not sure where the person at. But what's happening is I gotta wait. I gotta wait. I can't just pick them up because they ain't here yet. Right? There's instructions to this thing. And I'm getting ready to show you. Right? So I'm supposed to pick this person up named Coy. And
Make a slight left turn.
at 4:45. Need some gas, you know. We're gonna get the instructions. The instructions say 4:45 p.m. pickup. You will be paid $4.45 for completing this trip. If your rider arrives late, you will receive a cancellation fee if you wait to cancel until 5 minutes after the pickup time. Right? If your rider arrives before the pickup time, you can start the fare, right? So I wait 5 minutes and count pick up if he don't come. But hey, we hoping the dude, you know, show up because we gotta get that money, right? So that's the instructions, man. We're gonna sit here and wait. And Corey has 24 minutes and 14 seconds. The rider is notified. So I'm gonna sit here, man. You know, I'm gonna wait on old boy, you know, $45. I started at 2, right? Can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. It's 4:21. Yeah. So your boy, man, you know, what would you do, man? Would you take the ride or cancel? You know, because you got to wait. Well, I mean, holler at your boy, man. You know, drop something in the comment line, man. And I'm out. How you doing, brother?
How you doing?
Doing good. All right, get you on your way. I ain't figure you to be here so early.
Oh, when I saw that you were here early, because at first I had scheduled it for 4:30. Then I was like, well, I don't know about these trains. And I said, okay, I just push it back to 4:45. And I said, you was here already. I was like, oh, Jesus.
Yep.
I didn't want to keep you waiting. So I said,
I always like to get there early. Just, you know, people had things to do. Traffic wasn't too bad.
was it?
Yeah, it hadn't been too bad, man. For some reason.
A lot of people must have stayed home.
Shoot, man, that daggone war going on, man.
I was telling the lady this morning, drop me off. Really, this is my last day going in there. Just because I'm more.
Work from
I
home?
don't want to talk about it per se, but I'm nervous.
Oh yeah.
Because I was explaining to her and everything that's happening overseas, and I say it's bigger than what people really want to really incorporate it. Okay? Like I was telling her, I said, you think about it in a sense where everybody overseas is getting locked up and getting arrested, right? I think about it. It's getting locked up for all the Epstein files and all that other crazy stuff, right?
Yep.
Nobody over here that's been mentioned has been locked up as of yet. Then all of a sudden, all these wars break out, where and I always tell people, you gotta think about who controls. The elite people control whatever they say makes things happen. So everybody now is being distracted. Where you still have the elite people, I mean, that's overseas, they're still being prosecuted.
Yep.
But nothing's going to happen here because everybody's saying we're so distracted by it.
Yep.
And then what's going to put the icing on the cake, something is going to have to happen here in order for them to pretty much try to shut everybody up.
Yeah.
That's just to me. Like I told the lady, I said, you got to think about it. TSA still hasn't been funded. I mean, the DHS bill hasn't been funded yet.
Wow. They didn't get that $10,000?
No. We talking about remember they were going to operate on the kids. Everybody else went back to work, and they didn't fund the DHS because of the ICE situation.
Oh, wow.
So ICE, and they're going to use that, and that's part of TSA, Homeland Security, Department of Homeland Security. That's what's funded. So again, something can happen on the train, something can happen in far as saying another airplane attack. People not getting paid, they're not going to work.
Yeah. Then you had the sleeper cells over there.
They got the sleeper cells. So it's just not, to me, it's not a moment of
Peace.
yeah. To me, it's like, to me, when is going to do something.
And actually, it's prophecy from the Bible. So
There you go.
prophecy gotta happen.
There you go.
You naive if you say, oh no, it's not. No, you sleeping.
Sleeping.
And on TikTok today, they said that is an election coming up?
Yeah, November.
Guess what?
The midterm.
Guess what?
What?
If
Ain't
said,
gonna be one.
ain't gonna be one because it's a war.
Now, but this is the kicker. This is why I said, Mr. Wilson, to the young lady, something has to happen. We're not in war.
Yeah.
People have to understand. Just because he said we're in war, we're not in war. Only people that can declare war is Congress. And when they declare war, everything else around was shut down. Manufacturing was shut down, whatever. Everybody, like I told her, I said, if you look at your gas prices right now, you're seeing the effects of what's happening.
Yeah.
Right? Everything now is starting to go back up. As far as saying your gas prices, because they hitting people's fuel lines, taking lines, and everything else was going on.
Yep.
And I said, so again, you're right. The election midterms may not happen. If something happens, especially here on home, it has to happen on homeland states.
Yeah.
For them to say, you know what, we're going to declare war.
It was the last time they was on American soil, 1812. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the name? Blew the man out of the water. Like you just said before, like his whole campaign, no war, no war, no war. And then on this, then he elected.
Because they the adepts and the dupes, like you were saying, the oligarchs.
Yeah.
These are the revived Roman Empire, the empire of the imperial corporation hasn't come through Washington D.C. because the three branches of government is legislative, executive, and the judicial. That's the revived Roman Empire that's in Revelation 17. So what they're doing is, if you know anything about the Merovingians, the Aldobrandinis, Pepe Orsini. Pepe Orsini is the great pope, and his brother is Bandito, who shook hands with Trump. So these are because the Vatican is the hub to revive the Roman Empire, because the Roman Empire had failed when the Western Empire failed, and that Pope Pius IX, he didn't want to give up that power. He was in power to the Papal States for damn near like 1,000-some years. And when he failed, when Napoleon came in and he failed, took him prisoner. Said, man, you got to go. And that's when all of the Papal States branched off, right? Then Mussolini comes in and they signed the Lateran Treaty of 1929. He dies. So we say, oh, this power failed. It needs to be revived. It's being revived through Washington, because the House Speaker. You ever watch the House Speaker? You know that they sit on that pedestal. It's like a throne. What's on the left or the right of that? No, on the wall.
I don't know. I didn't never really pay attention.
the fascist symbol symbols. The hatchet and the sticks, power and authority. It's a fascist symbolism. It's a Roman civil law. That's why America is spiritual Babylon, because they're using the cryptic Babylonian system. So you're right, man. It don't matter. They ain't wearing the Roman garb and all. No, you got to go, like you said, you got to go back to the Committee of 300. You have to go back to, which is the Freemasonry. You see what I'm saying? The British Yorkshires on 16th Street Northwest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, a lot of people.
You already know, huh?
I'm not gonna say too much, but a lot of people.
That thing is huge.
And this is why I said it's bigger than what people really intended, than what I said was happening. This is a spiritual battle.
Yep.
And people are not seeing it for what it is and everything. And I love the fact how, even though when people would joke about Cat Williams and he says this and all this and all that, when he made that interview and he came out, he knew something. And whether it's the alignment or whatever the theology, whatever the case may be, that all evil will be exposed.
Yep.
And it's happening.
Yeah, they gonna shed the light. You start going into the condemnation phase of John 3 and 19 with the darkness and the evil. And that's what it is, because these oligarchs, these Roman aristocrats, they work esoterically. And that's why the Illuminati is just situational ethics, where they say, well, we're gods because we have so much wealth. And we don't need to hide behind the, they use the religion as a nexus power of cloaked by sanctity.
Right.
You know, that's their divinity. They hide behind that. You know what I mean? But they ain't really religious. They don't have no type of. Nah, them jokes. This is their heaven. This is all you get, Holmes. Remember that interview where they did with Trump when he said, "Are you going to heaven?" He sat there like this, looking at with that stupid look.
And then he said, "Well, I hope God will be pleased with me."
No, he said the closest thing I get to heaven is flying in Air Force One. Yeah.
He said something. I know he said something else too. He said, "I hope God will be pleased with me."
No, he ain't gonna be. See, the Most High is putting him. He's a quizzling. That's all Trump is. Because when you talk about Freemasonry, which is the Capitol Hill, you had, if you know Albert Pike.
No.
Albert Pike, Theodore Herzl was the one who established the Freemasonry.
I thought it was, what's my man named John? The guy John. You mean the founder of Freemasonry?
Yeah. They thought he was crazy when he said, "Man, what are you talking about? Taking over this and that, Palestine, all that." And then Albert Pike comes in the 1800s. And then he like really established this joint and sets it in stone. Albert Pike was making the calls when Winston Churchill was president. Yeah, that's how thorough that thing is. That is the Matrix.
What's his name? I forget. It's St. Paul, the founder of the Freemasons, because he was burnt back by the Roman Empire.
You talking about not Ignatius?
No, the founder. What's his name? I forget his name. And he cursed the three royal families, and they all died.
What's his name?
I'm trying to think of his name, man. I've heard it so many millions of times. St. John. It was St. John. It was. Because I was personally, and I'm happy I didn't personally.
I know that's
Well, I'm
right.
not gonna say that, but because I don't know who's in that. What did you say the person's name was?
Theodore Herzl, Albert Pike.
They coming up with Kareem Habib. But no, it was something else. Yeah, remember because the Prince guy or whatever the guy had, the guy burnt him and three Freemasons to the stick on the crown. I remember it was on the History Channel. It's St. John.
What was how early was it? 80, early,
They
like
had
the
to
1000s,
be in the 18s.
1800s.
Correct. This is when the Knights, they wasn't called Masons, Freemasons, called Knights of the Templar.
Knights of the Templar and the Knights of Malta.
Correct. They formed, like you just said, they just formed different fascists to cover up
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Yeah, that was
You know.
all during that
Yeah.
time frame. But Winston Churchill is British.
Mm,
So when he became president, he had to take orders from Albert Pike because he was 33rd Freemason. In order for you to become 33rd Freemason, it's only a small select of people that's actually up there.
of course, and it's higher than 33.
Yeah, and it is higher than 30.
Yeah.
But once you get there,
Yeah.
you see, Kirk couldn't get there because then he said, man, you know what? I still want to conform to Christianity.
There you go. I was about to say, but you took the words out of my
Yeah.
mouth. So they say when you get to that level, now that you
Mhm.
just brought it up, I can feel comfortable saying. And everybody keep trying to say. So basically, people have to understand. Of course, when you, even if Prince Hall, whatever the case may be, after you get to that, you have to decide which path you're going to go.
Yeah, but you know,
Right.
Prince Hall is a brother, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You know, he had to get a charter
Charter. Correct.
in order to join the Freemasonry.
Mason. Right. And they still really don't include Prince Hall Masons as the same.
Man, hold up.
I
Look
mean-
at him.
Yeah.
Look at him. Even though you have some of us over there in Britain, they living over there born right. Prince Hall, he said, hold on, you can't join this joint. You gotta start your own.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when the industry like the Boule,
And that's when the Bull
LeBron James and all.
I call them really they just the puppets. They don't have no real. And the thing is, like you always say, you have the major fascists that create fascists. It's just like you hiring you own a company, you hire a bunch of contractors to do your work, and you did all the work, and you make yourself look good. So again, even like his time is up too. I'm sorry to say that, but
That's why he hasn't retired
that's why
yet.
he has retired. Man, you a swamp.
Sacrifice.
God, you a man. God,
He
I
got-
know what he been doing today, bro. That's why he ain't retired yet.
Yep.
And he know.
He already
He
know.
know.
What
He
he
know.
said he want to live. He want to be free.
Yeah,
He's free when he plays ball.
yeah.
He ain't
But-
trying to do what Kobe did.
But it's too late. It's too late.
Yep.
Well, they gave you that. They gave you the ultimatum, and they told you,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you got to make the choice.
Yep.
You,
Damn, you in,
You-
Joe. Ain't no blood in, blood out.
that's it. You gotta go. Your family gonna live on. You gotta
Man,
go.
which one? Your wife, your daughter?
Daughter.
One of your sons had a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? Man,
It's gonna be
what?
you.
Man, he did remember when he came out of high school?
Mm-hmm.
That's when they got him when they was young. They conditioned the minds.
Mm-hmm.
These Caesars, they called Caesars.
Mhm.
It's black nobility,
Mm-hmm.
right? These black nobility, these families, Joe. Now a lot of them then died off, but they had heirs to continue
They
their
continue
dynasty.
on, right?
These jokers got money.
And that gotta be the thing. Like even when I tell, you know, my daughter, or whatever came up, we didn't grow up with riches or nothing like that. You used to go but At the same time, you have to work hard. And I always say, man, you give it all back to God, because without Him,
Yeah.
none of this would be possible. Some people, like you just said, they're blinded. And I tell people, you get blinded by the social media. You get blinded by how I grew up. We didn't grow up with cell phones and all this technology and all this crazy stuff that cripple you. Some people think it helped. No, people don't even scared to talk to people now because you're too busy on your phone looking down.
Yeah, and that's a distraction.
And that's a distraction. There you go, to keep you distracted from whatever the case may be. And people don't know, people pay billions and millions of dollars. You are what we call is just a dot.
Yep.
As far as saying they know what you want to do, your algorithms, they studied you, they marked you, they even have a 3D clone of you and you don't even know.
Yep. Technology is so
Right.
far advanced now. That's why in the book of Job 5:32 it talks about they will use their crafty devices to establish their empires. Just paraphrasing. So so this is what they doing. So when the sea hip comes, the charagma in the Hebrew, it talks about Revelation 13:16, where it says you won't be able to buy and sell. So what happens is the pyramid on the back of the dollar bill,
Right.
you have a strong base, right? And it almost looked like it's finished. And then you have a Anua Coeptus, the all-seeing omnipotent eye, right? It's floating. Why is it floating?
Yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to be saying because it's supposed to.
Yeah, it's crazy out here.
Because it's supposed to say that you may. It's supposed to see everything, or you.
Well, the eye is seeing everything because that's what they think, right? That they're omnipotent, like the Most High God, right? But the project is not complete, and it started in the 1800s when Albert Pike started manifesting that thing, and there's 2026. That's how long it took. When they connect the tip of the eye to the base, it'll be just like in Egypt, because it takes on the customs of Egypt, and that's why the phallus in DC, the tip of the monument, looks like a pyramid with red eyes at night. Yeah. So that's what the black nobility. See, these people will never give interviews, and see what the Vatican does. It uses its ministries to go to all these different places, but it's funded. It's syndicate technocracy.
But I always tell, because I know this now, because the Vatican, and I tell people, be careful with the Vatican because they are the biggest hypocrite. People have to understand too as well. People always just say the Pope. Understand there is a Jesuit. Okay? The Jesuit is more powerful than the Pope. Whether you want to acknowledge it or not, it is. Everything goes through the Jesuit. People say, well, he is, and I ask you guys to read a Jesuit's quote, oath, right? The oath that they got to take. Where they say they will kill children, they will kill women, they will kill whatever the case may be to allow with their division and whatever the case may be. The new Jesuit guy, he speaks over, what is it, 20-something languages. I didn't even know if there were 20 languages. Speaks over 20-something languages. The people are things that you never, you will never hear about unless you, like you said, go do your own research.
You have to
figure it out for yourself. And the Catholic Church, they don't call them the Jesuit. They call them the death of what do they call it? The death of something.
You talking about the
just like how they call him the Pope. The Jesuit called the death of something else. He's called the death of something. So, like you said, you got the yin, but they all coexist with each other. And that's why I even said with people when they made that movie about like the little evil, how they had these like nuns and people. They were trying to bring up the 666 baby or whatever the case may be. All that stuff is real. And I told them again, like, you think just because they're remaking it after something that's already out there. It already established. It's already established.
Ecclesiastes 1:9, it says whatever happened in the past, whatever happened in the past will happen in the present. You see what I'm saying? Because it's going to repeat itself. That's just Old Testament time. But the Jesuits use blood sacrifice, and you have to give your allegiance to the Caesars, the Jesuit, because the Jesuit order works within Washington D.C. They had the meetings right there. That's why they got the big old bill. That's why they got this over there. The Mather, Jesuit school, McNamara, Jesuit school, Georgetown, Jesuit school. So when you go to these schools,
they recruiting,
and what else they doing to your mind?
They programming you. They want the brightest and the smartest, or whatever the case may be. You just get tapped on your shoulder because you're already in the home base of the compound, and you don't even know it. And usually, and I do know this because my mom is a retired FBI person. Usually within those schools, your professors are really the people that they're not professors for it.
They're not. They not. Those are them.
Yeah,
Those like they like the proletarians.
Yep.
And then you had the Burgundies because it's a caste system.
Yep.
Man, sure, look, he the man, look,
he was smart, man.
the red man, he the greatest thief on this earth. He's what you call, when you go in the book of Genesis 25 and 23, the twin brothers, Esau and Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
Esau is the European man. Jacob is the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans because they fit all the curses up in that joint. Esau, now check this out. Your Merovingian dynasties and your Aldobrandinis, these are all popes. Empire Pamphili. What happens is these popes, Pamphili, son became a pope, and he uses a nepotistic system to raise up his family to keep the wealth going, and they intermarriage, Genesis 6 and 2, to their daughters were marrying the renowned men.
Oh, I was about to say, I think I know what I heard what you was talking about. Back, is it more so when they were, I don't even like saying this was nasty to me, but they were sleeping with like their first cousins, and
those are your Khazarians.
Yeah, and because they wanted to keep the wealth within that bloodline.
Yeah, those
so
are the Habs.
That's so sick.
You ever heard of the Habsburg jaw? Where the jaw look like is here, and it has an underbite. I seen those people.
They
practice miscegenation, and the Khazarians, because the Jews that's over in Israel, Palestine now Jews, they migrated from like Poland. What you call it? He's Polish. Benjamin Netanyahu. He just carries the Hebrew name.
Yeah.
He carries Benjamin because Benjamin is the smallest tribe, which is the southern kingdom. Benjamin, Judah, and Levi.
Right.
And Netanyahu means God saves. So he took a Hebrew name because his name is Ben Zion Malachowski. Did you know that?
No, I did not. I thought his name was Ben.
No, he's Polish, man. He migrated.
Crazy. So how's he?
They migrated over there through the Balfour Declaration when Baron Rothschild bought that land over there, and they was committing genocide through the Holocaust.
Yeah, but this is what I'm keeping. Like even for America, we fight for things where people don't even know. Like we say that we're free, but you're not. And what I mean by that, yes, you have free will per se. And the thing is, like I tell people, before your parents can even name you, right? And this goes back to time and history too as well. Like I said, before they can even name you, what was the first thing you had? A social security number. How they give you a 9-digit number that before they give you a name.
Yeah. And
I tell people it goes deeper, so much deeper into any and everything.
You ain't going nowhere, nigga.
Well, you can, but you can't. They gonna stop you.
They gonna stop you. You can't go. You can't leave America because you need a passport, and then you better come back.
Yeah.
So they keep. So when it talks about Revelation 20, he has a short time. He talking about these powers that be.
And then
these people got names. They got a spirit on them because they oppose what the Most High represents. Because they want to be the illuminate. Because Lucifer in Isaiah 14 and 12, he said he was a light bearer. Lucifer, he's an illuminator. But he's talking about the King Nebuchadnezzar when King Nebuchadnezzar put Israel into captivity. Remember Daniel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
So, but then let me ask you, pick your brain on this part then, right? Because again, those, and I'm going to ask you how deep, if you know, in regards to the Masonry, and this is the part where yes, they call fallen angel, they may call different, whatever the case may be. But Masons, and I'm just going to say it to be transparent, because some people say, oh, they worship beyond me and God and all this. No. Once again, like you said, once you get to that particular 33 degree, and I know this firsthand because I had a co-worker pretty much told me, and he stopped. So they don't
Wait a minute. He stopped what?
I mean, he pretty much stopped the practice. He's not part of it anymore.
He's still living?
Yeah, he's still living. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's old.
Oh, okay.
Old. He said this was back in action, just like he said they groomed you because he was in the military.
Mm-hmm.
So his boys, of course, was Masons and so on and so on. But anyway, of course, they went through it. Of course, he said it takes no time to even get to your second degree. You can do that within a week. He said it takes no time. You can buy your way up to even to a third degree. You have some doctors, lawyers, someone, they're not doing everything. They will buy their way up. He said it depends on whatever. But you do have a choice to make, like you just said. Which he called it to me, and I figured out what it was per se. Like you said, Scottish Proverbs, what's the name? They called it the Blue House or the White House.
Mm-hmm.
And then they will put whatever you decide. They will put They will put like a Bible. It will say a Bible, and you have to put your hand on it. And one of them, they will ask you, like, who do you believe in? Do you believe in God?
Yeah.
Is he the most powerful? You say yes. Of course, they give you the book. Boom, and that's it. That will be as far as your teachings will go.
Yeah.
And if you say no, and of course you're putting your hand on the Bible and you're saying you don't shame in God, whatever the case may be, and then you realize, understanding they serve a reptilian God.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it like that.
Yeah.
And who gives them, as they say, to illuminate the source of power, technology, light, everything like that, and that's who they worship per se, still to this day. And they say he's, he's alive. It's a reptilian God.
Yeah, because they use reasoning, and what happens is you can't go back to Christianity. That's how Abraham Lincoln died. They killed him. Kennedy, they killed him.
Yep.
And when you go against the fashion,
Yep.
they get you Charlie Kirk. They get you up out of there, Joe.
Man, he was the worst one, and I'm sorry to say this, out of all of them. And thank you, brother, for being so enlightened. And I'm gonna tell you who got him out of there too. It was Israel.
Israel.
Israel was the one who got him. And I mean, people can say whatever the case may be. He started to speak up against them, creating. You doing the same genocide. You doing the same thing, and you're asking yourself, is this what God will still want you to do?
Yeah.
So anytime people start creating a movement or a change or whatever, he was saying like, screw their donors. He didn't care. Mind you, their top donors are all Jewish, top people that support their bigger, overall cause.
Yep.
Behind the scenes. And again, you would never find out to this day who shot him, who killed him.
Oh yeah.
That first of all, and I tell anybody the stories that they make up, some man jumped off a roof with a right. Shut up. Okay, just be quiet.
Yep.
Just be quiet.
Because these people all, man, they everywhere.
Like
they all over the United States, man.
It's to the fact they can tap into your car and make your car crash.
Yep. They everywhere, man.
And the thing is, like you say, what happened with that? Matter of fact, they did it to that girl who was gonna tell all book, Jeffrey Dupree girl.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't make it out. Even Epstein, he was part of the CIA with Mossad. Yeah.
I think he didn't die.
Yeah. They said, well, you know what? He gonna
kill him.
He gonna get these names up. We gotta get him a body.
You think they killed him?
Yeah, he was part of Mossad.
I don't think they killed him.
Oh, he's somewhere.
He's somewhere
with Tupac and them.
Yeah, I think he's somewhere.
You know what I mean?
So I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you the $1 million question, right? Look how long he's been pronounced dead, right? Have you ever heard of a funeral?
Nope.
Have you ever heard of now you're talking about a bill who has access all over.
Yeah.
You never heard of a funeral. You never heard of his assets being transferred over to those trusts, to those people. You never heard anything. But he died in a cell.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they did.
Just like Rayful Evans when he did them 35 years in prison. You know about him?
Yeah, I know about Ray.
And he had a heart attack. Wait, you ain't had no heart attack in them 35 in the fan joint? Come on, man. It's the people that they know.
Is he was somebody got him hidden somewhere because he's still scared?
Oh man, he's under PC.
Oh.
Just like Alpo and all. Man, look, when you get to that level, man, you don't exist no more.
But the thing is, it's past his time though. People been living or whatever the case may be. But I'm talking about Ray.
Yeah.
In his situation, like all those people that you did whatever to. You know, but then he have a funeral though, right?
Nope.
They didn't. No, he didn't.
No, nah. Once he got his mom off, and he had to give up them names to them 20 hits.
You talking about this is when he was out, or when he was still in?
Before he went in, he had to get his mom out because they had locked her up. She used to work at the Cone building on Independence Avenue. They went up in the junk and brought her out in handcuffs. She's like a 13, 14. GS. He gave them names of us. When they used to bring him to court, he used to come into court, Tahoe, and they used to fly him in on helicopter. And he was running the phones when he was up Jessup. That's how big dude was, man.
Did you know him personally?
I didn't know him personally, but
No.
I used to work with his sister. I mean, not his sister, aunt. Didn't even know her.
Yeah, because back in, I say, my high school days in 03, when I was in the go-go bands and stuff like that, Kurt Bone,
Yeah.
he was our manager, and of course, you know, he owned All Days. And later on down the line, we found out that he was Ray man.
We working, huh?
Yeah.
He's on payroll?
No, we didn't know nothing about it. And I tell you, we did not know nothing until somebody said, man, you know that's Ray, man. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You talking about Ray? Like, Kurt?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
He put everybody on, man. Even
yeah,
Bammers
yeah.
that had degrees, man, they wasn't making that kind of, not starting out.
No.
You know, that cheddar, man, it's hard to say no. You know what I mean?
Well, back then, now it's easy to say no. Man. You gotta ask what's more special. You got family, kids, your life. You gotta say, man, that stuff ain't worth it behind no bars, worth it behind nothing else. Like,
and that's why you see a lot of inmates that do them 20 to 30 to 40 years when they come out. They telling these youngins, man, don't go up in there.
Go in there, man. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to be hyped about. No. But that's why I said, in today's technology, how social media programs these kids to be stupid, to be bad, to do young. You know, they promoted. They stopped it a little bit per se, but during that time, and to me, like I said, it's all about the CIA and the government.
Yeah.
Because jails are privately owned, funded
Through the government.
by the government.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no, but about it, they privately by contract.
Yeah, private contract. Yeah.
People
But it's lucrative business.
Right. The more young people they put in there, the more money they end up making, feeding people bread and some sloppy Joe stuff, whatever the case may be.
So Hoover came up with the COINTELPRO when they was locking them dudes up and redlining the district not to move them. Man, the government, man, they shiesty. They just like, you know, they're just, I mean, it's just history. It's just facts. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like you said, power and control.
Yeah, because they use the Tabby stocks system, which is mind control, to control the minds of the young people, the generation,
Keep right.
all the organization when it comes to sports, movies, and singing. Yeah, that's real, Joe. That's real.
And it's so crazy. It's like how you mentioned even when we was talking about LeBron.
Turn left, then
How
right
you
on
say
your right.
all these people idolize LeBron, idolize this, and then next you know, and that's how they get you synced her up in there. Hey, we're idolizing him, man. You know, you saw what we did for LeBron. I thought about that before. So I ask you a quick question. What is the Drive Flex? Is that the Amazon?
Yeah, that's yeah, cause sometimes I do a flash pickup, or I do a grocery jump. I get a lot of that, you know, go grocery shopping for people. But I go to like Wegmans, and I pick up food. They have a list for me. I do all the shopping for them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was the
technology we was talking about.
Turn on Roman South Grand
You know,
Highway,
man, I don't
then
want to come
turn
out of the
left
house.
on Cedarville Road.
And I'm like, man, these people got money. First of all, you gotta pay for the food. You gotta pay
the delivery.
Pay the delivery, and the taxes and the fees.
Turn left on
Yo,
Cedarville
this
Road.
crazy. It's crazy. Remember when I was telling you about the mark of the beast, the MOTB,
Turn
the C hip,
left on Mattawoman
the
Retail
chip?
Road using the left
What
lane.
happens is when it comes down to buying and selling,
Right.
people think that's just it, and it's not if you don't conform or pay your allegiance to this Roman Empire, right? If you don't, they kill you. That's in the Bible. So it ain't like you gonna get off. You better be down with the program.
See, the thing is, they trying to the condition. People need to realize this too. I ain't trying to be funny too. Oh, nah, you don't make this stuff. They tell you to make this stuff.
Yeah. It's a long Matter Woman, Beantown.
Yeah.
Is this it?
Yeah, this is it. Bro. Why they tell you to make this stuff?
Should I keep straight?
You can keep straight and make the next left, or they gonna tell you.
Turn left on Mattawoman B-Town Road.
And then you can make this left right here, because Mattawoman Beantown,
It's a long
where
way.
you at right there, yeah, it's gonna make you jump over 3 more lanes. So you can make this one left.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, I see. Wow. Hey, so,
Mattawoman, it'll make you go all the way back around, but then it's gonna tell you to make the left.
oh, okay. They so like close. Yeah, see how it's doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's saying make a U-turn,
Nah, I don't know you two.
go back, do that.
You should even cook it.
Yeah. I'm like, man, this is crazy. And some of these roads, man, they messed up. The roads is real bad out here. See, dodging these joints and whatnot. But yeah, man, the joint ain't over with, man. It's just you just can't just steal the president of Venezuela, go kill Soleimani, and then you kill the Ayatollah. You just around killing people. Just right off
I
GP.
still can't even just figure out how can you just kidnap another president, bro? Like,
That's crazy.
That's just far-fetched for me, man. Like,
Yeah,
how
man.
can you say, just go ahead, just go get him?
Strong arm.
Yeah,
Come here.
just go get him.
That won't happen over here.
Nah.
That's
Just
America, man.
imagine somebody saying, go get Trump or just go kill him or something.
Yeah,
Or
go
get.
snatch his toupee off.
Uh-huh.
You know, but that's America for you, man.
See, but that's what I was trying to say. Why is New York so quiet? You know, New York he's very, very outspoken as far as the mayor. What's his name? Adami, whatever, the Muslim guy. So I'm wondering how he felt about.
Yeah, he Muslim?
Yeah, he's Muslim. You know, they have. See, when they don't talk about publicly, you know, some of those areas.
They
have
doing them
prayer
prayers up
calls.
there.
Yeah, they do prayers out publicly.
Yeah. That right there lets you know it.
Like, it's turning into.
Man,
Up
chaos.
in New York, it's different. That's what I said. I wonder how come you didn't hear anything, his reaction to what happened. It's very quiet. That's why I said something has to happen. Bro.
Yeah, they just sitting, man. People patience, man. They patient. When it hit, man, it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Cause them people everywhere, man. They've been over for years. People been, yeah, this man. I ain't want a chance. I know they got them cameras out here, them tall Jones. And they expensive. Yeah, they got a whole. First of all, I wouldn't be in New York City
Nope.
because, man, you gotta go across that water.
Yep.
How you gonna get out that joint?
Nope.
Man, ain't nowhere in the world. And the apartments are too tall. You gotta wait on the elevator. You know, like this. No.
It's just all about, like you said, because again, they're not gonna shut down no midterm election during just because of overseas war.
Yep.
They're not gonna. They have to feel as though they're being threatened here to make everybody react
Mm-hmm.
to a bigger stance, and then all hell is going to break loose.
Yep. That's why Bama be like, man, go get your hardware. You know,
Yep.
Go get your
Yep.
pellets.
Because another when you think about them, it was like how many times they tried the Civil War attacked it so many times, right?
Mhm.
And they realized that's not going to get enough out of people. Even where, to me, like I said, some of the things where the police was shooting the Spanish people or the innocent people, they try to do certain things to get a reaction out of the people.
Yeah.
And they didn't get the reaction that they were going to get. People are just tired.
The cause of martial law.
Yeah, they want to bring it in all the force, but people are not.
Yeah, they ain't biting that bait.
They're not right. They're
Man,
not.
what?
Ain't nobody just like
Man,
okay.
they crazy. Ain't nobody gonna mess with that jump. First of all, it ain't our fight.
There you go.
But we know that the Bloods and the Crips been fighting since the Jim Crow era. Fighting for blacks, people of color been fighting for civil rights, eradication, disenfranchisement for years.
Mhm.
Because having a slave was the prominent way of life. Look at Miley Cyrus. She's part of the Milan dynasty. That's why she has that snake tattoo on her arm. Nicolas Cage and his sister is father's not Marlon Brando. That other dude, Coppola. Fred Coppola, the movie director.
I don't know that.
Yeah, big movie director, man. They don't have to act or sing. Man, they just money just run over.
Run over.
You know what I mean?
The generation.
Yep.
Only people that's gonna be erased out of what's the name will be Diddy. I think he's gonna die when he come out of jail.
Man, guess what? When they locked him up on them sex trafficking charges, you know Abercrombie Fitz?
Nah, what is that?
The dude Abercrombie. They make that shirt that the young people be wearing say Abercrombie. It's a brand, shirt brand, shoes, shorts and stuff like that. Guess what? That Bama got hemmed up for sex trafficking. They gave him house arrest. Yeah, because of his skin.
He's a white boy.
Yep. Diddy your brother. You ain't coming out.
But what I'm saying is for him, he gonna come out, and when he come out, he gonna die because somebody's gonna have to cancel that life insurance policy. Only reason why he owes too much.
Just ahead,
he's
turn
gonna
left on
owe-
Nike Drive.
What did they turn left? No,
Keep straight through the light, right?
keep straight to the right.
Okay.
And then you pass the light. I mean, when you get to the light, then you bear to the left.
Okay.
And then you make that first right.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, that Bama man. See, they use them as scapegoat. See, man, you get up in that industry, they put you in a trick bag, and then you get jammed up for life. You know?
All of them politics.
Yep.
Even because they find out your weakness,
Yep.
and that's their job to find out what your weakness is. And then the thing is, I remember I was watching. I remember how Jaguar used to say this, and they just do things to test people. Like, I'll invite you out, come over to my house, or whatever the case may be. I may leave some cocaine on the table, weed on the table, pills on the table, whatever the case is. They just leave it there to see what you are going to do.
That's crazy.
Or what you will partake in. So then they know whatever your drug of your choice, so now they got you hooked on that. But the whole time being, once
Cameras
they give you the
everywhere.
drug, then they send like a female in, or if you're gay or a male, then you, like you said, do something to compromise you.
Turn left
Now
on
you there
Nike
for the rest
Drive.
of your life.
Then turn
Just
right
get
on
straight.
Country Lane.
They said that Bama, P. Diddy had master locks on the door.
That man about gay as I don't know what. The thing is,
He couldn't even get out the joint.
But his problem, man.
Turn right
Like,
on Country
other
Lane.
than the stuff that he was really doing, which they did not try to prosecute him for. Like, and I'm just being honest, because we got people, if you know people that was in the industry, whatever, they are doing this shit to them little girls.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah, that's crazy.
So, that's not nothing, whatever the case may be. But him, he's gay.
Yeah.
Okay? He's
Damn.
full blown, like, you could say gay, sexual vibe, whatever the case may be. If he could just come out and just say, listen, I like men,
Yeah.
and it is what it is, go about your business, nobody will really care.
Oh, yeah.
But
Pride
because
is
you play that image of I'm a tough guy, bad boy, and you out here turning out all the rappers,
all of them.
like, bruh, that doesn't look good at all.
Yeah, that.
Period, man.
And you supposed to be thorough?
Yeah.
Nah, you must be crazy.
And you hit it on the nose when you say all of them.
Yep.
All of them.
Bending over.
Bending over. Rick Ross
Yep.
from DJ Khaled.
You see Tay Diggs?
No, I ain't see it. What? He got caught up?
Yeah, he was on the what's the joke that just happened a few weeks ago? Where the movie stars go. Man, the Bama something big, like one of them big award jumps. Man, Bama was, plucking his jump like this, and the Bama had one of them pleated skirts on.
Wait a minute, man. Go ahead. Stephon?
Yeah.
You said Trayvon. Trayvon or Stephon Diggs?
Stephon Diggs.
Oh, man. You said he had a dress on, man?
Yeah, he had the pleated jump.
Oh, man.
He had the pleated jump, and they was taking pictures. I can't remember.
If he wore the caramel, I mean, what you call them little, what he play them little instruments things?
It was longer than them.
It was longer than that.
Yeah, that joint came like all the way down to his shin. He black sport jacket on, and black whatever you call it. Man, I forget what that lady called it. Sure, he had that on.
Man, he tapped in.
Tapped in.
Tapped
In a quarter mile, turn
I say,
right on
man, that's
Cedarville Road.
crazy.
The one person I can see who was bad. I don't know if you ever watched wrestling or follow him before, like John Cena. He's bad.
Yeah.
Because
John
when
Cena.
you draw me when you was talking about the Academy Awards, 'cause I
Yeah.
remember they made that man come out there naked. With a
Damn.
hat over his penis, and that was it.
Turn right on Cedarville Road.
That's crazy.
I said, bro, you
ain't,
crazy.
can't
as
nobody
shit,
have that
bro.
much
And then
power
now-
like that.
Nope.
Man.
Nope.
That's
And then
ridiculous,
now
man.
your face all skinny, you look skinny, you look sick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is not the price to pay for.
They said that Bama Rock face skinny,
Yeah,
stressed out.
yeah.
I'm like, yo,
You know they try to tap him to be the president, right?
really?
Yeah. After what was going on? Because remember at the time they didn't know who they wanted to run against Trump. They tapped, because he came out and said it. They tapped him and wanted him to run for president. I said, what? I ain't
That's
like nothing.
crazy. That's how Pelosi got in office.
Yeah.
The black nobility put her in office as the first woman, and then her
I'm
husband.
about to say her husband is a major over something. I forgot.
Yeah, businessman.
Yeah, he's over something.
Wealthy dude.
Yeah.
But he was.
He's part of the Bohemian Club group, but I
Yeah.
forgot what
Bohemian
what
Grove.
joint he wrote. Yeah, he's part of the Grove.
Yep, 'cause that's
But I
out there in
forgot
Cali.
what thing that he owned.
He was shaking hands with that mob boss Magliano.
Yeah.
And remember when he got caught up in his house with another dude?
Ooh, Pelosi, man?
Yeah, her husband.
Oh,
Remember that?
he got caught smashing the dude?
Remember the Bama got shot?
Oh, yeah, this was he said he tried to break into his house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she had to leave Washington to go out there. They on that tip, man.
I don't think nobody really tried. I think they said that.
That's crazy.
Because them people are protected.
Yeah.
Protected.
Just like the Bishop Popes, when they commit pedophilia,
Yes.
they move them to another district.
And that's the sickness part of it too.
Yeah, man.
And then you gotta ask yourself, what are you doing? And people don't understand these people it's almost like they're trying to conquer their souls
Yep.
at an early age, period. And I tell people, even go back from, like you said, the Justin Bieber's. Only people I can say that look like they probably doing okay, but he's not. Like you said, he got his own issue. Usher.
He was in it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
He
they
had
tapped
his thing
him.
wide open.
Yeah, they said he brought Bieber in.
Yep. His mama took him to the hospital.
Dang.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Yeah, them jokers.
Yep. Gene
they
came
wild.
out and said,
Dang. Gene Deal?
yep. And he said it's sickening that how he sit back and you don't say nothing. Like, we ran you to the hospital. Your
Man,
mom was with us in the. Yeah, he said, we shut up.
Yeah, that's wild. I know this lady, she was telling about the dude, Jacquees. I said, who is that?
Oh, yeah.
I had to look dude up because I don't be into the secular music that tough. This little dude, man, next thing you know, man, I thought it was a woman. Bama had the mini braids, joint tied, flipped up. I was like, that's him? He looked like that. I said, good gracious. I mean, transform.
What do you do? Turn to a woman or something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man, that Bama had the lipstick. You know how the women when
Go
they
ahead,
get
man. Go ahead.
I had to take the phone and blow the joint up because I didn't know who Jacquees was.
Right.
And I'm looking at the before and after. I said, that's him? Looking like that? This Bama look like that? Oh my goodness. You talking about flipping the script. Turned all the way out. Even with the Busta Rhymes, he wore that red jump.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, man,
But the thing, and I think, I don't know if it's certain level. All I know is they did say, just like any of them, right? It's they're evil clubs, but they're fascists to different ones per se, right? So it depends on who you partner with or go with or who you work with, or it was something like how they was describing it per se.
Mhm.
They're all part of the evil stuff, but most of them do different things per se.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
don't like each other.
You ever
Some of them
you ever
don't
see
like
that
each
movie Eyes Wide Shut, Wide Open with Tom Cruise in it?
other.
It's Eyes Wide Open or Eyes Closed. Man, you gotta see that jump. That's the joint we talking about right now. You guys, that's the joint, because the world is a prison planet. That's all it is. The United States of America, this world is a planet without bars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they use a veil. They hide behind that mask. That movie is what we're talking about now. As far as like aristocratic people, the black nobility. Yeah, that's them. That's them all 24/7, Joe. They always make these movies, and then you go back and
Because they want you to see it
Yeah.
for yourself.
yeah.
So,
In a
and part of the
quarter
end of the
turn
day,
right
you
on
can't never
Brandywine
say, that's why I always say, God is a choice of free will. But I always tell people, you always got to remember that. He never force you to do wrong, he never force you to do right. You have to make your own choice.
Yep. You better make the right one, because he
You
gonna
better
kill
let
you.
it, there you go. You better make the right one. You better make the right one.
That long suffering man, he gonna say, you know what, man? I send somebody your way, you turn them down. Send somebody else your way. You see, you stubborn.
Then you're going to learn to pay.
Then you gonna learn to pay.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be too late. He even told the disciples, man, we get to Matthew 7, I think it's 14 or 15. He said, man, man, we prophesied in your name, we cast out demons in your name. He said, man, get away from me, workers of iniquity. He's still sinning. And they was right there with him. That's what's gonna happen. Man, let me wait till I die. Take this last jump.
They try to get right.
Then try to get right. Man, it don't work like that, man.
In a quarter mile, turn left on
That's
Baden
peace out
Westwood
here,
Road.
man. Get away from the city. Get away. That's the first place it's gonna go. That city. Get away from that junk, man. I've never been this far out.
Turn left on
That's one
Baden
thing
Westwood
about doing this Uber, man. When you think you know the area, like Maryland, man, you be like, man, pretty.
Not all the murder, but
I'm like, man, yeah, these people got it going on.
Nah.
They got it going on out here.
what? You talking about right here?
Yeah, because they got this land.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what they called it. It's not surface.
In a quarter mile, turn right on Baden Westwood
rural.
Road.
Rural area.
You're at rural.
Yeah. You can get you some land. Land high now. You can get you some land. And just to, even if you don't put a house on it, you have somewhere to go when that jump hit.
Yeah, that's 7 acres.
Who you?
Yeah.
Oh,
You'll see.
snap. That's what's up. You playing early.
Yeah, I bought my first
Turn right on
house
Baden
5
Westwood
years
Road.
ago, actually. When I was just 36 years old, I had my first house built when I was 41.
Wow.
Just turned 41 in January.
Man, that's what's
So
up.
I was running for a year, and I tell people, I have no shame of sharing the story, because I always tell people it's a testimony. It's not a shameful situation, it's just where God speaks to you, and I gave up all the things that the enemy that I was lusting for, and decided to do what God wanted. I was always, how can you say, was making good money, but always doing the wrong things, right? So you will never be able to see the birds of your fruit, because it's in the strip clubs and whatever the case, in the go-go's, just doing everything that wasn't for me.
Right.
And then, even though I had a daughter, my daughter, whatever the case may be, then I moved when I was 28. Finally moved out of my mom's house to an apartment up there in Largo, catastrophe. Paid $2,900 a month
Man.
for a 2-bedroom apartment.
Walk-in closet.
Yeah, walking both had our own, what's the name? I'm thinking I'm living in that high life. Like, man, for all this, I own a house. I'm like, I'm getting tired of these people. The maintenance man kept coming into my place.
Yeah, that's what they do, man.
Yeah, just to be nosy or
Yeah.
whatever the case
What
may
you got?
be. Then they told me I had to get rid of my fish tank. That was the
Damn.
storm.
In the apartment?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I had a nice big fish tank. You know, it was bulletproof and everything to my head. I said, bro, you wouldn't even know I was in here if you wasn't in. I'm on the first
in my
floor.
junk.
Huh?
Yeah, they wouldn't know if they wouldn't have
Right,
been in your
never
junk.
coming into my joint. It's not leaking nowhere. You gotta get it out of here. It's not part. You say you can't have it. You say you can't have no dogs or animals. This is fish.
Yeah. Fish tank.
Fish tank. Fish.
They ain't gonna hurt
So you gotta
nobody.
get out. Okay, cool. I said I'll be out of here in the next 3 months.
Damn, that's crazy. I ain't never heard nothing like that. That man was hating on you.
But and I just want to tell you how, because outside of the government, I do credit repair, business finances and stuff. So just timing them out right. That's when COVID had hit. You know, interest rates then was at 2%, 3%. I missed the flat 2%, but I got in at 2.75. And at the same time, like I was telling people who are interested in trying to buy homes, don't go buy a home right now. I mean, go buy a home, but don't try to buy a home that's already there. Most of those houses are being inflated in pricing right now because the interest rates are so low.
Yeah, especially now.
I said, well, now the interest rates are just normal high. People are either bringing the prices down or they just stay at a steady mark.
Okay.
Because the rates right now are still 5.75. Now, come the summertime, I will say this: after the guy Jerome Powell, he's getting fired.
Yeah.
If the war doesn't escalate, nothing is here per se, the rate's going to drop. They're going to make them drop to that 2 to 3% again, and guess who's going to buy up everything again? The rich corporate people.
Yeah.
At a lower interest rate. And you already have investors who are already now looking at the market, buying it now, because they can anticipate what's going to happen. War drives market crashes, right? They drive the price of gold go up, everything else, your economies go up,
Yeah.
everything else will drop.
Yeah.
So you have to be one or the other. So what they're going to do, buy up everything while we'll just be sitting up here looking like
Suffer.
Turn left on Bald Eagle School Road.
I say, why the rich are getting richer and the poor getting no. Like even I told my mama, if I would have known what I would have known, you know, back
Back
when
then.
20
Now
years, then I wouldn't have did the same stuff that I was doing from 18
In a quarter mile,
to
turn right on
33.
Taylor Lane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I said it took me a year. I sat home for a year while they was building the house to be able to put $40,000. And I'm talking about not going out, not celebrating the birthday.
Damn.
Not doing
Total sacrifice.
Yeah.
Discipline.
this discipline for the greater reward, because now something that you paid $700,000 for,
Turn
now
right
you
on Taylor
know,
Lane.
around 600 or some thousand, but your house is worth 1.2 million. So within a little under 5 years, I done made over $500,000 to $600,000 a year.
Damn.
And I'm not doing that. I'm just working a 9 to 5 job per se, or even outside of this particular case. But as I said, people know the investments and what you can do. So even if now, if the market was to crash, I could just take the equity out of my house
Oh, wow.
and then rent it out to somebody else, and y'all gonna be paying me.
Yep.
That's how the rich continue to get rich.
Profit off somebody else.
Yeah, that's it.
Dang.
So all of these houses don't look like what you see when you coming in here.
Wow.
So like my neighbor is Kevin Durant's uncle.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So you have the North Carolina mayor, it's a mayor that lives here. You have 2 judges, 3 doctors. I'm telling you too much for a second. Well, I like you. You have the FBI, not the FBI, the Trump security per se. What you call them people? Not the TSA.
In a quarter mile, turn
Whatever
right.
them people. That man 4 or 5 years ago.
And look how long they've been waiting for him to retire.
Tired.
That's how much patience they got.
And guess what? He not going. You want somebody here, boss?
No, I'm good.
You good? Okay.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Right back.
I got you.